Right lads, and welcome back to part 3 of times League of Ireland sides faced European giants, and this time we start with my club, St Patrick's Athletic, and of course the time back in 1998 where we faced Celtic in the first round of the Champions League. A Pat side who would go on to win a second title in a row would put on a stellar performance in the first leg, holding Celtic to a 0-0 draw in a recently renovated Celtic Park. The second leg wasn't as glamorous, with Pats losing 2-0 in Tolka Park. However, unlike when their Glasgow rivals had visited, Celtic and Pats fans had no problem with each other in the stands, largely due to the fact that most Pats fans were probably also Celtic fans. Waterford versus Manchester United. For this, we travel all the way back to the mighty year of 1968, when Waterford, a pretty successful side at the time, would face European champions Manchester United, and a United side that included legends like Bobby Charlton and George Best. The first leg for Waterford would be at home, and would be played in Lansdowne Road in front of a crowd of 48,000. Now Waterford would lose 3-1 thanks to a Dennis Law hat-trick, and then it was on to the second leg in Old Trafford, which is still considered to be one of the biggest games in Waterford's history. They would lose 7-1, but I'd say it was a good day out. And finally for today, we have Derry City versus PSG. Back in 2006, Derry City, having gotten through 2 rounds of qualifying, would face PSG in the first round of the UEFA Cup. Bear in mind, this was back before PSG became the billion-euro club they are today. In fact, they would spend this season and the season after this in a relegation battle. However, let's not take away from the fact that this was a big draw for Derry. Derry would hold PSG to a goalless draw in the first leg in the Brandywell. Once again, a big result for an Irish side in front of a crowd of only 3,000. Stephen Kenny's side would then head on to the Parc de France and it would unfortunately lose 2-0. However, the Derry fans were welcomed openly by the PSG fans, and it definitely seemed like another great away trip. There's also a documentary on it on YouTube if you're a Derry fan and you're interested in watching it. Stay tuned for part 4.